What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's manga nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Chainsaw Man Part 2, Chapter 122, aka Chapter 219. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Bubba kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which we're covering Digimon, Gachiakuta, Togenanki, Twisted Wonderland, which we're covering tomorrow, Sanda, Boku no Hero Academia final season, and Spy Family season 3, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, okay, so last time we covered Chainsaw Man, Asa made her choice, which was bang, killing herself. But what's gonna happen on the outside? Will Pochita like straight up devour her? Or does this mean that like Yoru's just gonna be, you know, have complete control? Well, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled The Bereft. Let's see. They never stop tearing each other apart. Bang! Ooh! What'd you do that for? Ooh! Don't look at me. It's not like I'm controlling Pochita. It's all over. I can't stop Yoru anymore. I can't save you anymore, Denji. So Asa is still alive. Alright! Some smart-sounding devil told me not to screw up my next choice. A bunch of folks tried to seduce and persuade me into choosing one way or the other, but I figured it all out just now. This is a message from Pochita to me. Our dream is to lead a normal life. Well, that and to get laid, which he did get. Technically, he did somewhat get laid. I'm supposed to choose between Yoru's world or she's, but we wouldn't be able to lead a normal life in either one. That's what Pochita's trying to tell me. He's saying let's make our own world. I like that. I love that third option, because remember, there's those options that he's supposed to choose between Yoru's world or she's world. I'm not using your fucking dumbass name, Viz. Nah, I'm using the one from the Spanish one, because I like that one a lot more. I do. It just feels correct. But I like what he said, but we wouldn't be able to lead a normal life in either one. So that's what Pochita's trying to tell me. He's saying, let's make our own world. Yeah, fuck that. Let's do our own thing. I like that. I'll invite you to our world too, Asa. We're fellow parent killers after all. That is true. They both did kill their parents. And specifically, they did kill their father. So, yeah. I want that, but I can't, because half of me is a dangerous... Motherfucker! Did you see Denji? Denji is a dangerous devil too! See, he even says it as well. I'm half dangerous devil too, remember? God fucking damn it, Viz! Like, really? Okay. I'm gonna read this full thing, because this last part of Denji's dialogue is it's bad. Okay, this part is fine. I want that, but I can't because half of me is a dangerous devil. I'm a dangerous devil too, remember? If your devil's gonna get in our way, then me and Pachita will murderize her for you. What the fuck? Why did you put murderize in here, you dumb assholes? Why? Ugh! Because here in the Spanish version, what it says, because the Spanish version, this is why I cite it, is the Spanish version is like the closest to the actual Japanese version in terms of accuracy. It says here that Pachita and I will free you from him, or liberate you, or get rid of it, or get rid of him for you, or get rid of her for you. Or I will free you from her. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm sorry. But what murderize? What the fuck? Ugh! You could have... I would have rather liberate... You put liberate in here than murderize. Why the fuck did you do that? Ugh! That is so stupid. Chainsaw Man, you fool, you half-wit. Kill more discriminately, will you? If you kill Death Devil, her powers will activate. Thanks for the save, Yoru. I didn't do it for you. Thanks anyway, I'd rather not die. Wait, why not? Because I'm excited for the school festival. I saved your life, that means you belong to me now. Death is your domain. She's like, what? Death is your domain. Enjoying life made you weak. There's no way we could ever befriend humans. You've disgraced us, sisters, but I can't have you dying yet. Be my living weapon until it's time for your next role. Death Sword! Oh, shit! Oh, what? Wait, time out! It's too soon for that! Don't swallow your Chainsaw Man! No, don't do it! If Death gets erased, how will we prove which of us is stronger? How dare you eat my older sister, Chainsaw Man? Did he eat her? What the fuck? Did he eat her? Death is gone? Death is gone? What the fuck? Is Death gone? Are you serious? Did he eat Death? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, Death is gone. It said, this is why I have the closing, this is why I translate the closing text. Because I think it's very important to have. It says, straight up, Death is gone, question mark, exclamation point. So, we'll find out next chapter if Death is really gone or not. But if Death is really gone, I just... The rapture's got to come. But I want to go back to what Yoru said. If you kill Death Devil, her powers will activate. But remember, here's the thing though. Remember, if Chainsaw Man eats a devil, that concept goes with it. But like, from what did he eat her though? Yeah, he ate part of her. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he ate half of her at least. The bottom half of her is still there. If I remember correctly, in order for the concept to be erased, he has to eat all of her, eat the devil completely. But let me double check to make sure. Okay, so yes, so that's what I thought. So Chainsaw Man has to consume the entire devil to erase the concept associated with it, and this consumption is necessary. Because I remember what we saw that ages ago. This consumption is necessary for the devil erasure ability to activate, which erases the existence of the devil and the concept they represent from both the devil and humanity. And also, not just humanity, but also we saw it affected animals as well. But let me just double check one other thing real quick. There's also this though, because I was like, wait a minute. There's got to be a catch to Vegeta eating half of a devil, and I knew this was the case. So here it is. Thank God for this fucking wiki. I swear to God. Let's see. The erasure process can also be partial. After the war devil was partially devoured, the concept of war has remained, but no more wars have broken out in the human world. So yeah, so death. The concept of death still remains, but so no more. So this is gonna be interesting. So the concept of death will still be there, but like, how is this gonna work? Would, because I don't think the aging devil has been consumed yet. So I think that there could still be death from old age, and there could be still like death from obviously there's gonna be death from injuries and illnesses. There's gotta be a catch to this, because the concept of death still exists, but what would it be? Because as it says here, with the death is partially devoured. That means in the case of Yoru, that means Yoru could still be killed. I think it would be harder for her to be killed, mind you, even though she is a devil, it would be harder anyway. But she still can be killed. It's not like she's immortal. She still can be killed. That's what I think it is. I think that's what in the case of, in this case. Yeah, that's gotta be it, right? That has to be it. That has to be it in this context, is that because she is half consumed, because we saw the bottom half of her, so she's half consumed, is that Yoru can still be killed. She could still be killed. People could still be killed because the concept of death still exists. But it's going to take a little bit more to kill her. It's going to take that means actually, I got to wonder if that means why Vegeta did this is that means they could go all out and not have to worry about humans dying. I got to wonder if that's the case. That gotta be the case. That means that humans aren't as fragile. If that's why Vegeta did that, so that way humans wouldn't be so fragile, and that if Yoru gets injured, that not as many Californians would have to be sacrificed. Because remember, a lot of Californians were getting Ooh. Because remember, Californians were getting sacrificed to keep Yoru alive, and because death is half gone, not as humans are a lot more durable, so maybe that's what I'm thinking, is maybe not as many people are gonna get sacrificed now. I see. Dude, Pochita, you are sneaky if that is the case. You partially got rid of Yoru's trump card. That's sneaky motherfucker. I see what you did there. I do. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? And also remember what Pochita, like the other thing though is in terms of consuming death. Because remember, Pochita can choose which devils to pop back up. So theoretically what he could do is he could consume death until he beats the shit out of Yoru. And then and by doing that, Californians wouldn't die anymore. There wouldn't be any more lives killed, because remember what Yoru was doing was holding the Californians hostage. That's what she was doing, was holding them hostage. By doing that, she can't do that. She can't hold them hostage no more, and Pochita gets the upper hand. I see what he's doing. I see it. I see what he's doing. This by having death half consumed, he could still kill Yoru. Theoretically, he could still kill Yoru. It's gonna take a little bit longer to kill Yoru because there's still Californians lives being lost, mind you. But not as, because humans are going to be a little bit more durable. Not as many lives are he's going to be able to, and also death is still, the concept of death still exists. He can theoretically one-shot Yoru, kill the bitch, because death exists, and then not as many, and once he does that, not as many Californians' lives will be lost. I see the vision. I see it! I see what he's doing! Sneaky! He's, what Pochita is doing is, trying to have his cake and eat it too. Because again, remember what happened with the War Devil here. In terms of the erasure process. It can be, the partial erasure, it can be partial. It can. Because in terms of the War Devil, it was partially devoured. So the concept of war remained, but no more wars broke out in the human world. And here, in what we saw here in this chapter, if you look at the end of this chapter in the, with She, only the top half of She is gone. The bottom half remains. So this is a partial devour. So this is a partial erasure. Pochita's a fucking genius. He is. I see the vision. I see it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think the overall plan is? Why do you guys think there was a partial erasure? Do you think it was because of the partial erasure? Do you think it was so that humans were a little bit more durable, and that Pochita can go, and also this way death still exists? Because if he straight up ate death, then that means he couldn't kill Yoru. Because he only partially ate death, he could still kill Yoru, but because humans are more durable, not as many Californians are going to get sacrificed in the process. That's my line of thinking. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Chainsaw Man content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list, all that's in the description box below. Also make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, find us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!